Welcome to Factory Automation Future, where we uncover the mesmerizing engineering behind the production of the world's most colorful noodle dish. Today, we are witnessing the creation of dragon fruit noodles, a perfect blend of agricultural tradition and modern industrial manufacturing. Our journey begins deep in the tropical countryside, where thousands of hectares of dragon fruit cactus thrive under the golden sun. These exotic fruits are not just delicious, they are packed with essential vitamins and antioxidants that will soon enrich our noodles. Skilled farmers carefully select only the ripest fruits, ensuring that the natural sugar content and color intensity meet the factory standards. Every single fruit is handled with extreme care, as physical damage could lead to oxidation and spoil the vibrant pink color. Once harvested, the fruits are immediately loaded onto transport trucks to be rushed to the processing facility to maintain absolute freshness. Arriving at the industrial plant, the raw ingredients transition from the hands of farmers to the precision of advanced automated machinery. Workers stationed at the intake bay unload the cargo onto the first conveyor belt, which will carry the fruit to cleaning. The journey inside the factory begins with a rigorous cleaning process designed to remove any field dust, soil, or potential contaminants. High-pressure water jets blast the surface of every fruit, while soft, rotating brushes scrub away impurities without damaging the skin. The fruits then pass through an ozone-infused water bath, a critical step that neutralizes bacteria and ensures the highest hygiene standards. Human inspectors perform a final visual check, removing any fruit that does not meet the strict quality requirements for noodle production. Automated blades slice the fruits in half, exposing the deep purple flesh that gives these noodles their signature nutritional value. Specialized rollers gently squeeze the fruit halves, separating the nutrient-rich flesh from the thick outer skin in a seamless motion. The pure fruit flesh collects in stainless steel hoppers, ready to be transformed into the liquid essence that colors the noodles. Heavy-duty industrial grinders crush the fruit into a fine puree, breaking down the cell walls to release all the juice. The resulting puree is pumped through a network of transparent pipes, moving towards the filtration units to ensure a smooth consistency. Vibrating sieves remove excess fibers and large seeds, leaving behind a smooth, concentrated liquid that is perfect for mixing with flour. This concentrated extract is stored in large, temperature-controlled tanks to preserve its freshness until it is needed for the dough mixing. Quality control technicians test samples from every batch, measuring the sugar content and color intensity to ensure consistency in the final product. Advanced sensors analyze the chemical composition, guaranteeing that the natural flavor profile remains balanced before it enters the production line. Meanwhile, in the dry storage section, tons of high-protein wheat flour are prepared to provide the structural base for the noodles. A pneumatic vacuum system transports the white flour through overhead pipes, eliminating manual handling and keeping the ingredients completely contaminant-free. The flour cascades into massive industrial mixers, serving as the blank canvas that will soon be painted with the dragon fruit. Precision nozzles spray the concentrated dragon fruit extract directly into the flour, replacing the water usually used in traditional noodle making. Powerful mixing arms rotate tirelessly, folding the liquid and powder together until the mixture transforms into a uniform, vibrant pink dough. The kneading process is critical to develop the gluten network, which gives the noodles their signature chewy texture and elasticity. Once the dough reaches the perfect consistency, it is released onto the conveyor belt to begin the resting and maturation stage. The dough travels through a resting tunnel, allowing the moisture to distribute evenly, which makes the noodles smoother during the rolling process. The first set of steel rollers compresses the loose dough crumbs into a thick, continuous sheet, beginning the transformation into noodles. This thick sheet of dragon fruit dough is still too tough, so it must pass through a series of progressive rolling stations. A series of calibrated rollers gradually reduce the thickness of the sheet, pressing it firmly to increase its density and strength. By the final roller, the dough sheet is paper-thin, smooth, and elastic, ready to be sliced into thousands of individual strands. The slitter machine works at incredible speed, turning the single sheet of dough into hundreds of perfectly even noodle strands instantly. As the strands exit the cutter, they are slowed down on the conveyor, creating the signature wavy pattern that holds sauce better. This continuous river of pink noodles is a testament to the efficiency of modern food engineering. producing thousands of servings per hour. The raw noodles now enter a massive steam tunnel, where hot steam cooks them thoroughly while locking in the vibrant dragon fruit color. Inside the tunnel, the temperature is carefully controlled to gelatinize the starch, making the noodles digestible and giving them a firm bite. Emerging from the steam tunnel, the noodles have transformed. They are now translucent, shiny, and have a deeper, more appetizing pink hue. A light seasoning mist is applied to the hot noodles, ensuring that every strand carries a subtle, savory flavor before drying. High-speed rotary cutters chop the continuous noodle stream into individual servings, ensuring that every portion has the exact same weight. The cut noodle blocks drop perfectly into metal molds, which will hold their shape during the upcoming high-heat drying process. These molds transport the noodles into the dehydration stage, which is essential for extending the shelf life of the product. The noodles are briefly submerged in high-quality vegetable oil, flashing out the moisture and creating a crispy, porous texture. As they emerge from the heat, the moisture content has dropped to below 3%, preventing any bacterial growth during storage. Before packaging, the noodles must be cooled down rapidly. Powerful fans blast ambient air to bring them to room temperature. Automated knockout mechanisms gently release the dried noodle blocks from their molds, sending them towards the final packaging assembly line. Safety is paramount. Every single noodle block passes through X-ray scanners to detect and reject any physical contaminants or metal fragments. Synchronization robots precisely drop seasoning sachets onto the conveyor, timing it perfectly to match the position of each noodle block. The flavor packets and the dragon fruit noodle blocks meet on the assembly line, ready to be wrapped in their protective packaging. Rolls of vibrant, pre-printed packaging film are fed into the flow wrapper, creating a tube that encases the noodles. Heated sealing jaws crimp and cut the film at high speed, creating an airtight seal that locks in freshness and flavor. The finished packets slide down the chute, fully sealed and ready for distribution, completing the primary manufacturing cycle of the product. At the end of the line, robotic pick-and-place arms stack the individual packets into cardboard boxes with incredible speed and precision. Automatic taping machines seal the boxes and apply tracking labels, preparing the dragon fruit noodles for their journey to supermarkets worldwide. Forklifts transport the palletized boxes to the warehouse, where they await distribution to bring this unique culinary creation to your table. But the story doesn't end at the factory. In kitchens around the world, these noodles are bringing a splash of color to meals. When cooked, the noodles rehydrate perfectly, returning to their soft, elastic texture while maintaining that distinct, beautiful pink dragon fruit color. Whether served as a soup or a stir-fry, dragon fruit noodles offer a unique visual appeal that elevates a simple dish. The subtle sweetness of the fruit pairs surprisingly well with savory spices, creating a flavor profile that is loved by many. Let's take a moment to appreciate the scale of this operation. This factory produces over 100,000 packs every single day. The synchronization of gears, belts, and sensors is a masterpiece of engineering, ensuring zero downtime and maximum efficiency in production. Behind the scenes, a team of skilled engineers monitors the machinery 24/7, using predictive maintenance to prevent any mechanical failures. Hygiene is maintained not just by people, but by automated cleaning bots that patrol the floors, keeping the environment clinical. Sustainability is also key. The factory treats and recycles a significant portion of its water, reducing the environmental impact of production. Even the dragon fruit peels are not wasted. They are processed into organic fertilizer, which is sent back to the farms. This creates a perfect circular economy, where the waste from the factory helps grow the next generation of dragon fruit crops. In the research and development wing, food scientists are constantly experimenting with new formulations to improve texture and nutritional value. Texture analyzers stretch the noodles to their breaking point, providing data that helps refine the kneading process for the perfect chew. Microbiological testing is rigorous, ensuring that the product remains safe and stable on the shelf for months without artificial preservatives. The success of dragon fruit noodles has gone global, with export strategies now targeting markets in Europe, America, and across Asia. From the factory loading docks, containers are shipped to international ports, bringing this local innovation to food lovers around the world. On supermarket shelves thousands of miles away, these pink noodles stand out, intriguing customers looking for healthy and unique meal options. Social media has played a huge role in this trend, with food influencers showcasing the vibrant color and creative recipes online. Back at the plant, the central control system acts as the brain of the operation, monitoring every motor, valve, and sensor. Robotic palletizers work tirelessly without fatigue, lifting heavy loads that would be dangerous and exhausting for human workers to handle. Automated guided vehicles transport materials silently across the factory floor, guided by magnetic strips and laser sensors to avoid collisions. The smart warehouse utilizes vertical space efficiently, with automated cranes retrieving specific batches of products instantly when orders come in. Real-time inventory tracking allows managers to see exactly how much stock is available and predict production needs for the coming weeks. If you look closely at the dried noodle, you can still see the tiny black seeds, a mark of authenticity and natural ingredients. Unlike traditional yellow noodles, which often rely on artificial coloring, these noodles derive their hue entirely from the red-fleshed fruit. Nutritionally, the addition of fruit pulp adds fiber and antioxidants, making this a healthier alternative to standard instant noodle varieties. The bright color also appeals to children, making it easier for parents to introduce a fun, fruit-based element into their meals. The success of this industry supports thousands of local farming families, providing a stable income and a guaranteed buyer for their crops. For these farmers, the factory is not just a business, it is a partner that values their hard work and dedication. Did you know that dragon fruit flowers only bloom at night? It is a fleeting moment of beauty that precedes the fruit. Pollination often requires manual intervention or the help of night-flying insects to ensure that the fruit sets and grows properly. From a pollinated flower, it takes several weeks for the fruit to swell, mature, and develop that iconic bright red skin. This entire process represents the perfect marriage between traditional agriculture and futuristic industrial automation, creating value for everyone involved. Let's dive back into the technical details. Servo motors drive the packaging film, allowing for adjustments within a fraction of a millimeter. Optical sensors scan every passing pack at lightning speed, instantly triggering a rejection arm if a seal is misaligned or wrinkled. The air quality inside the production hall is also strictly controlled, with HEPA filters removing dust to maintain a clean room-like environment. Before entering the production floor, every worker must pass through air showers to blow away any loose particles from their uniforms. Strict hand-washing protocols are enforced, and automatic barriers only open after the sanitation cycle is completed to the standard. Returning to the mixing stage, notice how the dough is not just spun, but thrown against the walls to simulate hand kneading. This mechanical kneading develops the gluten structures so well that the dough springs back instantly when pressed, a sign of quality. The precision of the cutting blades is vital. If they are dull, the noodles will have rough edges and break easily during cooking. These blades are replaced and sharpened regularly to ensure that every cut is clean, sharp, and consistent for millions of noodles. The conveyor belt inside the steamer is made of a specialized mesh that allows steam to circulate freely around every noodle strand. Temperature sensors maintain a constant 100 degrees Celsius, ensuring the noodles are fully cooked in exactly 2 minutes of travel time. For the frying stage, the oil is continuously cycled through a filtration system to remove crumbs and prevent oxidation, keeping it fresh. The acidity of the oil is monitored constantly. If it exceeds a certain limit, the system automatically refreshes the batch. The cooling tunnel uses a counterflow air system where the coolest air hits the noodles right before they exit the machine. The packaging machine operates at a blistering pace, sealing up to 300 packs per minute without missing a single beat. A laser coding system etches the production date and expiry information onto each pack, ensuring traceability for safety and quality control. Another vision system verifies that the date code is legible. If the print is blurry, the pack is automatically rejected. The 6-axis robotic arm at the end of the line offers flexibility, able to stack boxes in different patterns for stability. Once a pallet is full, it is wrapped in stretch film to secure the boxes during transit and protect them from dust. Safety extends to the facility itself, with advanced fire suppression systems protecting the valuable inventory and the workers inside the plant. The factory also cares for its workforce, providing nutritious meals and comfortable break areas to ensure high morale and productivity. Continuous training programs ensure that every operator is up to date with the latest safety protocols and machine operating procedures. To reduce its carbon footprint, the factory utilizes a massive array of rooftop solar panels to power the production lines. Heat recovery systems capture the waste heat from the fryer and steamer, using it to preheat water for the cleaning cycles. The instant noodle industry has come a long way, evolving from simple emergency food into a platform for culinary innovation and health. Analysts predict that the demand for functional foods like dragon fruit noodles will continue to grow as consumers become more health conscious. This success has also paved the way for other dragon fruit products, such as dried chips, juices, and even fermented wines. With its beautiful color and premium packaging, these noodles have even become popular as gifts during festivals and special occasions. The final cooked texture is smooth yet firm, a result of the precise balance between the wheat protein and the fruit fiber. Chefs love using them in stir-fries, where the pink color provides a stunning contrast to green vegetables and white seafood. In traditional soups, the noodles hold their texture well, soaking up the broth without becoming soggy or losing their vibrant color. Families appreciate that they can enjoy a convenient meal that feels special and contains natural fruit ingredients instead of artificial dyes. The vision of this factory is to prove that processed food can be healthy, transparent, and sustainable for the planet. Looking ahead, the integration of artificial intelligence will further optimize the process, reducing waste and energy consumption to near zero levels. Internet of Things technology allows managers to control the production line remotely, adjusting parameters from anywhere in the world instantly. We are moving towards a future of dark factories, where fully autonomous lines run continuously without the need for human intervention. In this future, human roles shift from manual labor to supervision and creative problem-solving, making factory jobs safer and smarter. From the sun-drenched fields where the dragon fruit grows, we have traced the journey of these incredible ingredients through the harvest. We watched as advanced technology cleaned, peeled, and transformed the fruit into a pure, vibrant essence ready for the mixing bowl. We saw the precision engineering required to mix the dough, roll it into sheets, and cut it into perfect, wavy strands. And finally, we observed the cooking, drying, and robotic packaging that ensures this product reaches you in perfect condition every time. Dragon fruit noodles are more than just food. They are a symbol of innovation, bridging the gap between nature and industry. It takes a massive team of farmers, engineers, and quality control experts working in harmony to bring this product to life. The result is a culinary delight that is as beautiful to look at as it is delicious to eat. If you ever see these pink noodles in your local store, be sure to give them a try and taste the innovation. If you enjoyed this deep dive into food manufacturing, please hit the like button and subscribe to Factory Automation Future. We have many more incredible industrial journeys planned, from chocolate factories to microchip plants. So stay tuned for our next episode. Capturing these complex machines requires patience and skill, and we are proud to bring these hidden industrial worlds to your screen. Our production team works hard to condense hours of complex manufacturing footage into a story that is easy for everyone to understand. As the sun sets, the factory continues to hum with activity, a sleepless engine of production feeding the demands of the world. Trucks continue to depart through the night, ensuring that fresh stock arrives at distribution centers by the time the sun rises. There is a certain beauty in the cold precision of stainless steel and the rhythmic motion of automated machinery working in unison. The rhythmic clatter of the conveyor belts and the hiss of pneumatic pistons create a symphony of industry that never stops. As technology advances, we will see even more amazing fusions of nature and engineering, creating foods we can only dream of today. Factory Automation Future is dedicated to documenting this progress, giving you a front-row seat to the technological revolution of our time. The transformation of a humble cactus fruit into a global noodle phenomenon is truly a story of human ingenuity and creativity. We leave the factory now, but the production lines will keep running, churning out thousands of pink noodle blocks every hour. Thank you for joining us on this 20-minute journey through the fascinating life cycle of industrial dragon fruit noodle production. Don't forget to follow us on our social media channels for behind-the-scenes content and updates on our upcoming video releases. This has been Factory Automation Future. Stay curious, stay fascinated, and we will see you in the next industrial adventure. Goodbye.